IL2, Fire over Sicily, Part 2. Campaign Mission 8. Let's go over our statistics. Mission 7 only produced 100 points, no air-to-air victories, and we got wounded. We got a pilot wound from B-24 gunners. I was able to make it back to base. I went to the aid station. All I can tell you is that I wanted morphine, and I ended up with Motrin. All right, so let's pick up the campaign. One thing I want to put out is that our squad had high hopes of putting an end to the American raids, B-24 raids over Naples. However, even though we put up more numbers, the USAAF just completely overwhelmed us. They took out the port area, and not to mention took out some of our fighters. So we had little effect on the power of the USAAF. So this should be an interesting mission. Let's see what kind of response we can put up. So let's get up there. All right. It's June 1943. We've lost our foothold in North Africa. That's a big concern, as the Allies have been eyeing Sicily, and not to mention Italy, mainland. So we're going to transfer to Capua Air Base. Now that our forces have been evacuated from Tunisia, the pressure is mounting over our home ground. All effort must be made to contain the enemy from advancing any further. We must continue to protect our harbors and supply lines to help our frontline troops. Due to so many raids on our bases, some of our units have suffered heavy losses, mainly before they could get airborne. Orders have been received to transfer to the less obvious base, or less of a target, at Capua, where our numbers should not be so reduced by enemy bombing raids as has happened in the last few days. All right, yep. We're going to go inland. I'm going to really miss the seafront. The wind from the ocean breeze, all that good stuff is going away. But it's all about survival. Okay, let's get underway. All right, let's fire up our engine. underway. All right. Taxi out. Hope I don't run into this guy. That's what happened to me. Blind spot. Okay, there he goes. That's the guy that gets you. All right.
Altitudine 05, rotta 210.
And it took me a while to figure out this is a right torque engine. Oh, I was wondering why I was getting those stutter stalls on the left-hand turn. All right, looks like we had an issue on takeoff there. All right, let's lock our tail wheel back. We're going to be formal and get permission to take off.
Numero 4, pista libera, autorizzata al decollo.
All right.
Rotta 270, altitudine 10.
All right, we're underway. Let's get our map up. All right, there's our waypoint, and looks like a short hop to Capua. So we're just gonna follow our squad.
Rotta 330, altitudine 05.
We are armed, as the skies are still deadly.
Attenzione, caccia, 1-9 in alto. Ci stiamo attaccando, chiedimento immediato.
All right, we're calling out enemy aircraft.
330, altitudine 05.
So our transfer is not going to be without incident. And the enemy's got high altitude aircraft up ahead. Lots of them. And they've got an altitude advantage. We're going to try to stay out of the fight and gain some altitudes and then turn in. That way we won't be, vulnerable. The U.S. has always been showing big numbers.
Sono il numero 4. Sono il numero 3. Più così sia. Tenemelo di dosso. Sono il numero 3. Sto arrivando, sto arrivando. Numero 4. Attento. Ore 4 in alto. Numero 5. Toglietemi dalla coda. Avrei tutto fermato. Sono il numero 6. Sto arrivando. Sono il numero 2. Qualunque sia. Mi fate però di dosso.
Things look pretty critical out there, so we're going to turn in. We're going to try to help out our low wingman here. It's 2 contacts.
Sono il numero 5. Dannazione, mi hanno colpito. Sono il numero 3. Porca miseria, toglietemelo di dosso.
I don't think these guys see me. Let's try to help out this flight of 3.
Numero 4. Sto arrivando, sto arrivando.
All right, we used cannon on that one, got good effect. Splash 1. All right, clearing out. Let's see if we can engage this fighter here.
Sto arrivando. Sono il numero 3. Porca
Gonna roll
miseria,
out.
toglietemelo di dosso.
Oh, wow. Heavily wounded. I've got to head back to Naples. There's no getting around it. My rollout was just not effective. Just wasn't there.
Sono il numero 6. Sia, toglietemelo di dosso.
All right. I can barely make out anything.
Sono il numero 3. Porca miseria, toglietemelo di dosso. Sono il numero 6. Dannazione.
All right.
Toglietemelo di dosso. 7. Complimenti.
Let's see if we can set this guy down here. Really hard to make things out as I am trying not to black out.
Numero 3. Nel colpo.
All right, let's get the gear down, canopy open.
Sono il numero 2. Sia, toglietemelo di dosso.
All right. Amazingly, I got close to the airfield. It's just too hard for me to make out the base. The damage to the aircraft was pretty difficult for landing conditions. Let's see if I have the strength to get out of here.
Toglietemelo di dosso.
Well, apparently not. I'm going to have to wait for the crash through. Let's go ahead and exit the mission. Well, it gave me 100 points for that. 1 air-to-air. Helping out the cause and our wingman there. But we were, again, severely injured on this one. Plus the crash. My body's got to be jacked up. All right, let's apply this and go on to mission 9.